against 2, run the risk. Now, as you know, Peter has been diagnosed by Dr. Freitz as suffering from Simon syndrome, which is a nasty condition which means that if his brain comes in contact with a gunge, it tends to whack-a-mole. So we here at the BBC thought, wouldn't it be a nice thing to let him have just 2 hours a day in one of those ever-so-relaxing flotation tanks? Unfortunately, because we don't want to waste the licence payer's fee, we can't afford the flotation tank. So please welcome the flotation wardrobe. Let's hear it for the wardrobe. Peter, are you in there?
John, I can't find the lion or the witch.
Never mind that. Are you enjoying the dark?
No, and you haven't fed me for 2 days.
What about that frankfurter I slipped you on Tuesday?
Oh, was that what it was?
For heaven's sake, come on, wait.
Honestly.
I got myself a crying, walking, talking, sleeping dog.
What's that?
It's a cliffhanger.
It's not helping this, is it? It's a waste of money. Let's meet today's team.
Here they are, the red team first. They are Sarah Russell and Michael Gill. Their supporters are Keith and Derek and Nell and Marion. They're from the West Midlands.
On the yellow team, we have Donna and Christian. And their supporters, Janet, Terry, Karen and Derek from King Swinford in the Midlands.
Now let's welcome the blue team. They're Pamela McCabe and Craig Ambler. And their supporters are Rosemary, Brian, Steve and Tony. They're from Lincoln and Tony's from Bradford. I've got it in my leg now.
You've got them in your leg.
From the wardrobe.
From the I can only begin to apologise.
Pinocchio must have started like
Another
this.
half an hour in there at least. Let's go meet the punters in the pit. I'm punters in the pit. Oh, it's good to be here. What a welcome. Now then, as you know, the punters in the pit might be dragged up on the Run the Risk runway at any point during today's show to take part in a bonus round. So we've got to do some exercises with them, OK? Can you do the Run the Risk point? Do this, OK? That's it, OK? And say at the same time, pick me! Pick me! Pick me! Pick me! Pick me! And whilst they're doing that, I'll tell you about today's fantastic topmost prize. No, carry on doing it. Pick me! Pick me! Yes, today's fantastic prize is inline roller skates. Indeed, but how do we win one of those bonus rounds? Well, by way of the RBG. Let's initiate the RBG. Round 1, music. OK, this is a 10-point question open to all 3 teams. Here we go. Which football team celebrated double success in 1994 with Come On You Reds? Red team?
Manchester United.
Manchester United is absolutely right. 10 points to the Reds. Straight away, though. Now, for the 20-point question, open to the yellows and the blues. Here we go. The song Love Is All Around featured in the film comedy Blues.
4 Weddings and a Funeral.
4 Weddings and a Funeral is absolutely right. 20 points. OK, this is a question for the yellows now. It's a 30-point question. Big Mountain raced up the charts with a cover version of which song?
No.
No? Definitely not. Baby, I Love Your Way. Baby, I Love Your Way. Never mind, which means the Blues. Yes, the Blues are going to run the risk.
The risk is called bursting it out. It's a very simple game, he says. And Pam and Craig have got to go up the ramps. The ramps are slippery. They've got to burst all the balloons. They've got to do that in relay fashion. The revolve's going at speeds of knots. They've got giant nails in which to burst those balloons. Can they do it? 60 seconds, all 20. Let's run the risk! There is so much competition too, and we're away first of all. Pam did very well. Craig goes. And we're doing very well as well. 53 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time. Pam taking her time. She's fallen, but she's got 2, and it's getting slipperier, and she's nearly in the gunge. Craig, you've got to go. Take it, and they're on their battle, and it's time for Pam to go again. Pam to go again. Still on the clock, 35 seconds, and Pam can't get up there. She now can't get up the slippery ramp. She's nearly fallen off. Get up the ramp. She's gone for it. She's got 3 that time, but she's sliding. And Craig has now got to take the time. 24 seconds. He's struggling up that ramp. He's done it again. Knows that it's slippy. Pam's going to go for it. She's running up the slope. She's done it again, and Craig's going for it. They're dashing now. And Pam's looking tired. On the clock is 10 seconds. Craig a team. Pam slips. She's dashing forward now, knowing the points are at stake. Opening game, cracker. On the clock. Game end. Game. Unfortunately, the blue team failed to make that particular risk. So, the points are divided between the yellow and the red, 25 points each. John, over to you.
Well, what can I say? I can only apologise to all the people who helped pay for the flotation wardrobe because it's had no effect on Peter whatsoever. In fact, if anything, it seems to have made his Simon's syndrome, bless you, that much worse. Anyway, what can I say? Let's have a look at the scores. The Blues have 20 points. The Yellows have 25, with the top-notch score of 35. The Reds are currently in the lead, yes! Round 2. OK, this first question is worth 20 points and is open to all teams. OK, here we go. Which alien creatures make regular appearances on the Big Breakfast? Yellows?
Zig and Zag.
Zig and Zag is absolutely right. 20 points to the Yellows. Next question worth 30 points to the Blues and the Reds only. Here we go. Which TV drama series is centred around Sun Hill Police Station? Blues?
The Bill.
The Bill is absolutely right. 30 points to the Blues. Last question of this round to the Reds. It's worth 40 points. Which soap reached its 1000th episode in July 9...
Neighbours.
It was in EastEnders. EastEnders. Oh, you're shaking your head. No, I knew it. Which means that the Blues, yes, are going to run the risk.
Jelly babies, that's what this risk is all about. Our babies, blue babies I should say, have taken a fondness for jelly. But unfortunately, the jelly is on top of the wall. So they have to retrieve that with the help of these poles. And these two babies are not going to be home alone. To spoil their party, the opposition have got a little added party novelty trick. Water bombs are going to be used. 60 seconds to get 3 jellies off the wall. Are we ready? Pam and Craig, let's run the risk! The water bombs came fast and thick then. They're a bit heavy. Yellow and red really going for this. We've got one jelly. Oh, yes. No, they've lost it. They need to go back for some more. Plenty of time, 48 seconds. Needing these jellies back on their table. I think the opposition are really giving them a hard time at this surprise party. I hope the jelly's good. And they're doing well. They're going to have their first jelly down. And the first jelly's down. Oh, and it is. You've got plenty of time. Go on. You need another 2 jellies. 25 seconds. Working together. Craig a bit slippery now across the wall. I hope there's lots of people coming to this party. There's certainly lots of water. They're going well at the moment. Needing this, you've got 13 seconds. I see that the partygoers have already used up their water bombs, so that's a bit sad. You sad, lonely opposition. 2, you've got plenty of... Come on! No! Back over here. Just sit... Craig, turn around. Sit down. Right on the jelly. Well, they failed to make the risk, so the points are divided once again between yellow and red. John, over to you.
What can I say? I can only apologise to the viewing millions at home. Obviously, Simon's syndrome has not only overtaken his whole body, but his brain as well, falling into the gunge one moment and sending contestants into jelly the next. I think the best thing we can do now is look at the scores. The scores so far: in third place with 50 points, it's the Blues. In second place with 60 points, it's the Reds. But in first place, at the moment, it's the Yellows with 70. Yeah! Third and final round. I tell you, it's a round in itself, fighting yourself out of the punters in the pit there. All right, this is a 30-point question, open to all the teams, OK? So, feet on your pressure pads. Here we go. First question. Whose best friend is Boo Boo? Any guesses? They're playing tactics, aren't they? They're not going to answer. It is, in fact, Yogi Bear, all right? Here we go. Next question, open to all 3 teams, worth 40 points. What sort of creature was Striker, the 1994 World Cup mascot? Yeah, Reds?
A dog.
A dog is absolutely right, and that noise also means You're going to play a bonus round. Yes!
Marion is actually... You're a truckaholic, aren't you?
Yes.
And you do aqua aerobics in the water.
To lose the weight.
And what do you do in the water?
A lot of jogging like this.
And
A lot of this.
it's right. And it's your son that's up there, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, Michael.
Michael.
And this is Mel. Oh, this is husband and wife team together.
Yes.
Yeah. Mel had a perm, looked like Kevin Keegan in the 60s. And what happened to your son?
He ran off.
When he saw the perm. Tragedy. This is Keith. Now, you've gone on the F-plan diet, haven't you?
That's it.
You haven't lost any weight at all, have you?
None whatsoever.
Just a lot of friends. And joining them is Derek. And Derek actually wants to be on...
Blind date?
Yes! That's it. Which one of these two are gonna... Well, anybody could play it. The sponsored bonus round. Let's find out. I think let's take husband and wife. Marion and Mel, come on, this way. Come on, let's do it. Well, we've arrived on the runway, and on our way, Mel, Marion and myself, we collected some donuts, because that is the game. We're going to give you 60 seconds to eat all of the donut, but you mustn't lick your lips, Mel or Marion. No licking of lips. Donuts game, bonus round, begin. Go on, they're eating them. A big bite by Mel. Did the tongue go? Did the tongue go there? You can't lick. You can't. Yeah. Oh, no, Marion's already gone. It's up to Mel. It's up to Mel now. The pressure's on. You can't use your tongue now. It's all in. Plenty of time, but he's got to eat this donut. If he licks those lips now, the sugar's on the very tip. The lips are not moving much. The mouth's chewing. The donut's going. 26. 27, he's got plenty of time. He's trying to swallow, it's dry. There's no jam. It's all going to end in tears. Did he lick the... No. Can he swallow? Yes! I think the game is complete. You are the male hero. Marion went after about 5 seconds. Very fair, but you get the points. 30 points go to the red team, John.
Yes! Well done. It's not easy. Have you ever tried to eat a whole donut like that?
No.
Have you ever tried to eat dry crackers with that water? It's not
Yeah.
easy, is it?
No.
So that was a well-deserved 30 points. Well done. Let's get on with the round.
We've done it.
Right, final question now, worth 50 points, and it's to the yellows and to the blues. Here we go. Which jungle hero befriends a chimpanzee called Cheetah? Placing the final, blues.
Tarzan.
Tarzan is absolutely right. 50 points to the blues. Yes! So let's have a look at the scores. The blues have 100 points, the reds have 130, and the yellows have 70. So, commiserations to the yellows. Have you had a good game?
Yeah.
That's the main thing, isn't it? I think you've had a good game anyway. And of course, you don't go away empty-handed. This is Run the Risk. You get the fantastic baseball hat, a T-shirt, and the sports bag. So it's some good gear there. But more to the point, the Blues and the Reds are going on to the Run the Risk final. Yes!
The teams are in those cages, so it must be that time. It's the game that's more frightening than Jurassic Park. Only one team can enter the dark zone. The runners-up win these prizes.
The baseball hat, the T-shirt, and the watch.
The key to that legend is on the cushion. The teams have got to winch as hard as possible. They will then release themselves from the cage. They will go to their pressure pad. One team will then enter the dark zone. For every base, they get prizes, and these are those.
On base 1, a selection of good reading for those dark evenings. On base 2, a spooky trio of games, potions and tricks. On base 3, a personal stereo and cassettes. On base 4, whoops, bang, wallop, what a camera. And on base 5, a pair of excellent inline skates.
Pam, Craig, Michael, Sarah. Which one's it gonna be? Let's find out. It's only for the brave. Let's run the risk! About they go. The cushions are moving along the smoke-filled runway. The keys are going. Blue and red. Michael and Sarah have the key to the cage. They turn the lock. It's moving, it's fast, it's furious. The red team. It's time for the dark zone. Away they go. The beam starts the clock. The clock ticks. The seconds go by. They come to that tunnel. That silver tunnel that's seen children climb it. Day in, day out. Already Michael is well ahead. He comes to the pole. He's left Sarah. He may wait for Sarah, realizing that time is ticking. Level 1. They have those flames, the pyros. Sarah comes down. Michael's still away. Taking over the level. The clock is ticking. They need to get up to level 2. They've got to level 1. They pull the lever. The lever. Quickly now. Sarah. They've got time on the clock. 30 seconds. They're on level 1. They now go to the flying fox. Michael crosses it. It's got to come back quickly. Quickly, Sarah. Sarah realizing time's ticking away. She makes the other side. It's so quick. That's quick. They've got to pull the lever. They've missed that lever. They've missed this lever. Tragedy hits them. Pull them back. They're coming back. They decided to go for base 2 lever. They've done it. Pull it down. Take it now. Time goes. And we have it on. Quickly move on. They're being aided by the men of black on the level bases. They're on 2. They're looking for 3. Clamoring up to the second. Hold it there. They got to level 2. John, tell them what they've won.
They've won the books and the games.
Absolutely terrific. Michael and Sarah, come on in. Well done. I don't know about you. Michael, are you exhausted?
Yes.
Yes, so am I. Dear me. Blue team and John.
Oh, Peter, we're
Battling on.
shattered, yes.
I know.
Pam and Craig got no actually cheering lads than I was there, you know. No good sport.
Well-
Well, had a good day. I should hope so.
Good game all round today.
Yes, yes indeed. Oh, Peter, by the way, I've managed to sell the flotation wardrobe
Who to?
in Melton Marcos. See you very soon on Run the Risk. Bye-bye now.